Oh, hey, what's up, Internet? I took apart this toy piano. Hopefully, I can do something with it. Uh, I just noticed if I'm out here, the lighting is horrible, so I have to kind of lean in for the shot. I hope you don't mind. Let's just do this thing. So, I got a bunch of hot equipment. Just lollygagging about. Let's go over what I've already done. I'm waiting for my epic glue gun here to heat up. Work zone. If you want another brand. So what I've done is taken apart this keyboard. Yeah, let's get another frame here. So, and I'm soldering on 2 points right now. Just because I hate batteries and like the connectors sometimes are finicky, I like to solder on a USB just so I can plug it in and get direct power to the unit. And I just take the already soldered points and solder on top of them. And cross your fingers, you know. If this doesn't work, I'm out $3, guys. Got this at the thrift store, $3. It was non-functional when received. Something's wrong with the battery. Like one of the springs is a little too loose or a little too mashed up to actually work. So let's see if this thing's ready to glue gun me. Oh, what's going on here? Is this broken? Ah, jeez. It looks like my glue gun is all gunked up. I'm gonna try to force it through. Maybe that'll work. Heat up, you basage. Alright, I'll just let it do its thing. It's taking a while to heat up. And I'm just gonna put a little dab of glue gun here and glue gun there, just in case my solders aren't that great and fall off. At least it'll hold a connection if you add some glue gun to the mix. But I think, geez Louise, I might have to retire this glue gun and find another one before carrying on. It doesn't look like this glue gun wants to work. That's okay though. I think I do have a backup glue gun somewhere. Be careful with that. It's not like I can pull this piece out. I think. Oof, I got it. Just needed some motivation to get going. Alright, so let's squirted the goo all over the place. So that's a big old glue glob here there. We're gonna do the same on that solder looks really weak. So just reinforce it with some glue, and also where we drilled the hole for the wire. Let's not touch the hot glue, not yet. Just trying to move this wire out of the way though. That should prevent it from moving about and becoming unconnected. Alright, I'm going to turn this to low. Actually, I think I'm going to plug this one. So I don't need the glue. Okay. Gotta be careful with that finger. I burnt it earlier. So I'm going to plug it in here just to see. Yeah, we got power without batteries, so that's the key. Should let everything dry, but I want to show you guys the things. Oh my god, this glue, hot glue gun is a hot mess. Alright, so yeah, we're powered, no batteries. And we got, if you're asking me what, so that's, oh man, did I really do that? It looks like I did. Oh no! I wired. Oh boy, that was a dumb move. So what's the easiest solution here? Okay, so the easiest solution sometimes is just to cut the wire. And well, I can't believe I made that mistake. Let's not make it twice, huh? So we're gonna cut the wire and splice it back together. In a crude fashion, I did have electrical tape, but I don't know where it's at now. Oh well, let's just do this. Alright. So we're gonna trim off a little bit of each wire here and expose the wiry bits. So let's figure this out. That's the way. I need to have it before. I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit prettier. Even a piece of like scotch tape probably help. Alright, so let me try before I tape everything up. Try closing it. Seeing if this is gonna hit anything. So yeah, so this is the, oh jeez. So this is the front of the unit. Follow me. So that's fun. We also have like a disco mode. I noticed that when you hit multiple keys, sometimes it has an issue. Over on this side. I might be able to exploit that, maybe not. That's violin, synth noise, bass, music box, violin, trumpet, organ. I would like to retain all these noises. All I'm really looking for is to add some hiss, some maybe some static. If I can find a pitch bender, fine, let's do that. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for here. And I already found a couple, just tinkering around, messing with, you know, some wire clippers or gator clips. And I don't know if I'm 100% on them or not yet. Alright, we might want to put some hot glue on the other side here. just to make it very, very secure. That's where I cut the... Yeah, my hot gluing is kind of a mess. Yeah, but you'll get better over time. Just keep on keeping on. Alright, I'm gonna plug that hot glue now. I don't actually want to accidentally touch it or anything while I'm working on this. And it has songs too, look. So let's see if we can make this sound a little worse. Flip this over like this, and we're gonna play around with some points here. Maybe I didn't even think about where I wanted to essentially maybe put switches. Let me break out my switches real quick. All I need is one or two. I'm not gonna find too many points on this. The great thing about this one was these switches even work. You know, I like the little back and forth switches, but
Daddy, can I have the cookies?
sure, go for it.
Where the cookies go?
I don't know. You gotta tell me. So let's do this. Figure this out, huh? Alright, so this is what I want to use. Do you have a favorite gator clip? Alright, so I was playing around in here and I noticed there was some funky, oops. It will time itself out, I think.
You said yes to cookies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so that I think I can get away with, that hiss, with playing the music too. So let's go for that. That sounds pretty okay. It's a good starting point. Easy enough to access both the points. So let me just figure out what kind of switch I want to use. Alright. Let's see if we can maybe. Can I gradually do this? Maybe. Let's see. Maybe not. Huh. So this is going to be more of an on and off thing than a gradual. Okay. Bought a bunch of these really cheap switches. I guess this is the perfect time to be using cheap switches. This is the moment if I was going to use cheap switches anywhere. Alright. these parts well organized, as you can see. Somewhere on these parts I do have switches. Oh man, I have these big switches. I could add this beefcake. I don't know where I'd mount it, but that would be pretty funny. I did see a switch in here. Let's see if I can use this. Let's see how bad we can get this thing. How bad can we make this thing sound? That's its little cutoff. Alright. I don't need that. Alright. Forget that idea. Just pop that. So let's just try to solder it. Alright. Just get a little screwdriver and unscrew this bad boy here. So I see the points. I'm just going to solder a little something around those 2 points. And I think I will use this switch. I like this switch. It's big, it's clunky. I might be able to just work the wire around these screws here and not even solder the second point. Alright. I think I'm going to mount it. I think I have room to mount it right here, right next to the point. We'll need to drill a little hole to do so and use a lot more hot glue gun. So we might want to plug that one back in. Alright, so let's cut. Cut twice, measure once, something like that. And twist it, give it a little twist so I can get it around the screw if possible. The less soldering, the less chances you have of burning yourself, right? You can think of it that way, maybe. It'd be nice if I can do this in one shot. I'll make like a little U. And then tighten up your screw. And hold it in place. And tighten. Alright, so that is on there pretty good. So I don't have to worry about soldering that one point. I'll take this other little thing off here. drill a hole. Get this other one on here, and then I'll solder those two little points. I might not do too much. The more I metal, the more the boards tend to cave in on themselves, as you will. Let's see if I can wrap that around the other side. So I might do one or two bends after this, but not too much more. Just because I don't want to overload the board here. Just get that in there. Right, tighten it down. So, oops, kind of missed there. All right, try again. Right, let's try this one more again. Oh, I got close to. Oh, now I'm melting my own plastic here. Yeah, make sure your tip is somewhere there's no plastic touching. I have it on a silicone mat right now, so it's kind of fine, but I just bumped this into it. Derp. Alright, so let's see if we can get a better little hook here. Get another little piece. Alright, that'll do it. So the second one, nice and tight. Let us, what am I looking for? This guy. Snip these guys. I'll try to adhere some solder to the ends. That way when I do the connections on the actual board, it's a lot easier than trying to put the solder on the wire then. I might have to invest in a new solder gun. It was not, oh, hey, what's up? It was acting really weird when it first started up today. It didn't want to get hot, and then the tip was like, I don't know if I want to work today. But here we go, it's making me a liar now. So just a little dab will do ya. A little bit of solder on there so when you get to the point it falls off and goes into the board somewhere. Just a little bit. Oh, you can't even see my solders. Oh boy. What a horrible cameraman I am sometimes. You'll be able to see it when I actually solder it onto the board. Foreshadowing. Let me not mess this up. Let me drill a hole preemptively. That way I can just put the piece through before closing it up. I did say I want to drill it somewhere here. Pretty empty here. Alright, so it has to be big enough for this sucker. So it's gotta be pretty thick. Like a thick boy, then I can tighten it up. It'll look somewhat professional on the outside, but it's gonna have lots of. Alright, so we need to go way deeper. Alright, I have to change the bit here. For a bigger boy. A bigger boy! These are step bits. Hopefully I'm not drilling to the board. Jeez Louise, what a mess up that would be. Still working. Okay, let me drill it from the other side. Just so I know I'm not messing up the board. The board! The board! Alright. There's a lot of wires and whatnot in the way. Let's see if that'll fit now. Uh-oh. That's what I was afraid of. Whenever you're tinkering. Okay. That's beautiful. Just the way she is. Whenever you're tinkering, there's always a chance that you'll have to go find electrical tape. Because your twisty ties aren't working. No, alright, but that fits. That's good. Let me just. I'm doing a little practice as well because I will be doing this to I'm gonna make my own. Beautiful, big old chunky boy. Now it won't even sit flat. Awesome. But, oh, I do have. No. Shoot, I was looking right at the answer the whole time. I was like, man, I do have this. These are heat sinks, and that'll work. But I just put it back on. Ah. Big dummy today. Oof. No brain cells. Alright, I do need a lighter or a heat gun, so let me be right back. So let me cut this. I don't need this much. Maybe here. Let's just make that wire a whole lot stronger. Untwist the twisty ties here. There we go. That'll hold a lot better than just twisting the wire around. Alright, so let's center on these points. And I think we're gonna call it from there. I know I didn't do much to it, but the live streaming and the what have you is a bit much. It's not as relaxing. It's like just doing it. If I can get it just to hold. Just to hold. Ah! Oof, I thought that was the one. And from there I will there we go. And let's get this other one here. I should have given myself a little bit more wiggle room. Man, just having a hard time connecting this wire. Alright, let's just give it a sec. Like that. That's what I'm going to be doing. So that's on. See if we can. That's off. So that should be back to normal. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably be back at it again, adding more switches and knobs.